Good morning, everyone. I am Neha Rani, a student of D.B.M.S College of Education of Semester 1, and today we are here for a podcast interview on a topic research and Ph.D. in education stream. First of all, I would like to introduce our distinguished guest, Mrs. Soniya Riyat. She is an associate professor in the Department of MBA and head of the Department of Research of ARKA JAIN University. She is PhD from Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj Nagpur University, UGC qualified, MCom and MBA in finance. She has attended teaching summer school on accounting and finance at IIM Calcutta with 19 plus years of education, 19 plus years of teaching experience in graduation and post graduation level. She has teaching expertise in the areas of accounting and financial management. Her research interest is in the areas of corporate social responsibility, sustainability, development, corporate financial reporting, and financial statement analysis. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
My first question is, why is research important for school teachers?
To answer this question, let me answer first what is the meaning of research. As the word says, research. Re means repeated. Search means you are searching. So, if suppose there is a topic that a teacher is going to teach or discuss in the class, normally what we do? We search the information related to that topic in any textbook, right? Maybe there are certain articles available in the newspaper, maybe certain digital information available. So the teacher search for that information. Now we search it again and again. What does it mean again and again? Because research says you have to search it again and again. So the teacher, it's not like that she or he will teach in one particular section or in one particular batch or in one particular year. She has to teach for several years. And if suppose you are teaching in one particular section and say one particular batch or say in one particular year, you cannot teach the same thing in all the sections or say all the years. You have to add what new is being inserted, what new is being done in that particular area, in that particular subject. So that is why research is very important. And it is must for all the teachers. It's not only about school teachers, it is about all the teachers to get involved in research. And in fact, we say that it is important for the students as well to be involved in the research.
Thank you, ma'am. Why should we enroll ourselves in PhD after completing post graduation?
What I should answer here, it is not suggested that everyone should get enrolled in PhD. PhD is a degree, or we can say it is the highest degree in one's life, educational degree if we say. If a particular candidate has an interest in research area, so it's not like that for research he has to enroll in PhD. But yes, if he wants to be there in teaching line, maybe higher education. So in that case, from the guidelines what UGC has suggested and other government authorities have suggested, PhD is must. Okay, and when we get enrolled in PhD, the system or the structure of the program is like that the candidate will learn so many things, means he will be forced to learn so many things that automatically he would love the research part and would love to always get new knowledge that he or she has not accessed earlier. So this is
okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. My third question is, how can we reduce the plagiarism in our research, especially when we reviewed it from somewhere?
You are asking how to reduce the plagiarism,
Yes,
right? And then second, you are saying that if you are reviewing the articles, so these are two different things. When you are reviewing the articles, that means you are reading the printed material, the secondary data that are there, and after reading, how do you use that material in your text, in your article, that is very important. Many a times the researcher, what they do is, they write the information in the same way, the way it is written in the secondary data or in the printed material. So this is called copying the material. Suppose you are having this paper in your hand. This is your paper, you have written something over there, right? And say after a second, I take your paper and I say that this is my paper. So this is what? Stealing your ideas and then saying that this is my idea. So this is what, if suppose you are reading someone else's material and then you are saying or you are copying it and naming it as if it is your material, that is stealing the ideas mentioned by someone else, written by someone else. So this is called plagiarism. So that is why we always suggest, we recommend that please do review, do go for secondary data, but do not copy it. Okay, you need to write it in your own way, including your knowledge, your observation.
How peer-reviewed journals, ISSN, ISBN different from Scopus and UGC journal?
So the first thing is ISSN and ISBN. These are the, if you say the full form, if you see, these are the numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
So ISSN is for the journals and ISBN is for the books. Okay, so for books you can go to any publisher, but again depends that whether you are going to local publisher, national publisher or international publisher. So you need to see the importance or the demand for why you are publishing your paper or your chapter in any of the books. Okay, so it is your need, you have to check where you go for the publication. When you come to for the journals, now in journals there are different categories. Like one is peer reviewed journals. So normally all the journals are peer reviewed. Group of reviewers, they review a journal and then they suggest whether to go with the publication or not to go with the publication. Now in this peer reviewed, there are certain journals that are UGC listed, UGC care we call it right now. And then there are certain journals Scopus indexed. There are journals indexed like Web of Science. Then we have ABDC category journals as well. So these all are having their own status. So you need to be very careful when you send your precious write-up for the publication. Because this is your paper, you have worked hard for collection of data and now you are sharing this data with the society. So if you are not selecting the correct journal, then it will be your loss. But if suppose you are very careful and sending it for right publication, right journal, it will improve your citations. And for a researcher, the citation scores are very important because we do not see the short-term benefit of our research. There are journals where you send a paper today, within a week they will accept and they will publish your paper. So you need to see whether they are reliable or not. Okay. There are journals, they take maybe 4 months, 6 months or a year time and they publish your paper. So maybe you need to keep patience, you have to be, but you see the profit, long-term benefit of this. So those journals, if you select your citation score, there are chances. Now it depends where you are sending. So once your citations, the H index is there are different indexes. If it improves, your research profile improves and you'll get in this way many opportunities in future as a researcher.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Last but not the least, What advice would you give to the upcoming aspirants who are struggling to find the appropriate and adequate topic for research?
That is a very good question, because we begin the research work with the selection of topic,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So topic selection, if you see the research process, the first thing is, this is my perception, many a times what happens, the researchers, they observe certain issues in their life, day-to-day life. Maybe they are walking somewhere and they felt something, and again the same thing is happening, and they are feeling, yes, there is a problem. There is a problem in this particular area. So once you find that yes, there is a problem, you try to find out the solution for that. Okay. So research starts with a problem, we call it that identified problem, and then we try to find a particular solution, and to go towards the solution, we, in a research, we read different materials, we call it secondary data, and then many a times we find that no, this is not the area of interest, this is not my cup of tea, whether instead of going towards this problem, leave it, let's go towards another problem. So you need to check your interest, where you are working, where you are interested. So the topic selection is based on your interest and the problem area that you want to resolve. Okay. Many a times we come across the problem and then we say no, leave it the way it is. But many a times we give our 100% to resolve it. So that is the area of research in which maybe the researcher is interested. So based on that, we should go for the area selection of the research, and then we can take suggestions from our seniors that yes, this is the area I would like to work on this. So, and this is the probable title I am planning to have. So maybe the seniors can suggest you to go with the right topic.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your presence, honoring us by your presence today. We have gained a lot of information and knowledge regarding the subject. I am sure the audience have enjoyed the podcast with a deep sense of gratitude. Many of our doubts have been cleared today with this initial step, just like this podcast. Today we will surely close up the gap between the distant dream and reality which the future beholds. Thank you.
Thank you.